Good morning, you West Ham nutters. This is your morning headlines with Anton from the West Ham Network. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that thumbs up and also leave some feedback in the comment section below. Hope you are all having a wonderful day. If you've been up nice and early, if you've come back from a night shift, no matter where you are watching from this morning, it could be the evening, it could be the afternoon. Just enjoy what I'm bringing to you today. Short, sharp headlines from the day before, stories we've not covered, and we're bringing them to you as quick and as fast as we possibly can. Like I've said though, if you are new around here, please do make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, leave your comments and hit the thumbs up. And like I always do, I say it, roll today's title. So let's get straight into this morning's show. And that is that fact that it's been claimed that David Moyes has targeted Broja. You know, we know all about Broja as the number one West Ham target for this summer. And it's been reported previously that West Ham are getting ready to lodge a £30 million bid for the big Albanian. And he managed to get 9 goals in 38 appearances last season across all competitions. And that's potentially, seemingly enough, he's done the job to potentially get Moyes to try and bring him in through the door. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comments section before. But the problem you may have with this one and trying to get this one over the line is the fact that other clubs are sniffing around, looking at Broja. One of those clubs is supposedly Newcastle United, who have obviously got some money in their back pockets. But the chance to remain in London and with some form of European football could be tempting for Broja. But we have heard that Tuchel from Chelsea is willing to give him the pre-season and see if he is capable of making any form of step up into the Chelsea team. However, I can see them dropping the gun and taking an offer from a club. It's just whether or not it could be West Ham. And this is a key point. This is a key decision in Broja's career because he's going to want to have, first team experience, game time, plenty of game time. And is he going to get that week in and week out with West Ham? That decision is definitely having to bear upon what David Moyes is doing. But leave your comments in the comment section. Apparently, the rumours and the reports are saying that Broja is West Ham's number one target for this summer. Now, moving on to another story, which is the possibility of West Ham signing Villarreal winger Arnaut Danjuma are totally off the cards, according to several reports. Now, they're saying that we made an approach for the 25-year-old this summer, and the Dutch international could be available for around 40 million quids. And West Ham were then at the stage where we were willing to start negotiating a deal. Now, it's understood that a move to the London Stadium would be of significant interest to Danjuma. And that was according to several reports. And they said that even Danjuma had agreed personal terms with David Moyes and West Ham, and a deal was expected to get completed this week. However, some reporters are coming out saying, dismissing the rumours, linking Danjuma with a move to West Ham, saying that, and some people are saying online that there's no truth in the claims that Danjuma has agreed personal terms with West Ham. In fact, my understanding is the deal is totally off the cards, not happening. Reports regarding players' temperament have not gone down well, and that's something we know that David Moyes will definitely not like. So what do you think on the potential news that the Danjuma deal could be off? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Next up is the fact that Alex Kral has officially left West Ham. The 24-year-old did arrive at West Ham last summer from Spartak Moscow, and he's also suspended his contract with Spartak Moscow for the following season coming up as well. And he took to Twitter on Saturday night to confirm that he had left the club and thanked the fans for their support. The message read, "It's been an honour to wear the jersey. Big thanks to all West Ham fans for your support and love, and I wish you all the best, Irons." He just made 6 appearances for West Ham, with just one of those coming in the Premier League. And to say he really was not given a chance in a West Ham shirt could be an understatement. But in total, in his career, in his last season, he played 258 minutes of football all season, with 180 of those coming across 2 matches against Dinamo Zagreb and Manchester United. And for perspective, that is just 15 minutes more than he played in the Russian league across 5 appearances in July and August before joining West Ham. His one Premier League appearance came in the 4-1 win over Watford in December and lasted all of 1 minute. And it's impossible to really judge a player when they've not really been given some game time. However, it must be noted that David Moyes has watched them week in and week out in training every day. And whether or not he decided he deserved a chance, Moyes just didn't fancy the player. He seemed to be happy, seemed to be a happy-go-lucky guy, happy to be around the squad. But obviously West Ham made their decisions up on Alex Kral, and he has officially left. And while we're talking about departures, let's talk about Sonny Perkins, who did leave the club, unfortunately, for not agreeing a deal. And he's been with West Ham since under 14 level, and West Ham put out a statement, and it was a nippy statement. They really weren't happy, and I'll give you some of the things that they said. It was a strongly worded statement as well. They said, West Ham invest millions of pounds annually into the world-renowned Academy of Football, and naturally the club is extremely disappointed that Sonny has chosen not to continue his development with West Ham. The club is disappointed with Perkins' representatives and strongly believe he was approached to sign for another club, which led to him asking to be released from a scholarship at West Ham. West Ham take this matter very seriously, and we believe the rules and structures in place at the FA and the Premier League should be upheld at all times. The club will be making no further comment. Now, what we do know is Sonny Perkins did make his debut for West Ham during the Europa League match against Dinamo Zagreb in December last year and appeared against Leeds in the Premier League. But we are led to believe that clubs like Leeds United and Tottenham are sniffing around the young lad as well. So, you know what? All the best, young man. But if you don't want to be at West Ham, there's no point in you being there. And he's gone. So that's another one out of the door. Leave your comments in the comments section as we move on, because we've got 2 that have left, but 1 has arrived through the door. And that is the fact that we signed promising young midfielder Patrick Kelly from the Northern Irish Football League Premiership club Coleraine. Kelly joins West Ham on a 3-year professional contract until June 2025, and he will initially link up with Mark Robson's development squad at Chadwell Heath. He is 17 years old and became the third Northern Ireland's under-19 international, the third Northern Ireland under-19 international to join West Ham's academy in the past 2 years. Michael Forbes and Callum Marshall have also joined West Ham as well. He was born in the seaside resort of Portstewart, Londonderry, just a few miles north of Coleraine in Northern Ireland. And Kelly made his senior debut for them as a substitute in a 3-0 Premiership win against Carrick Rangers in September of 2021. He'd gone to make 28 appearances for Coleraine through the 21-22 season, with 23 of them coming in the Premiership, 3 in the Northern Ireland Football League Cup and 2 in the Irish Cup. And of those 28 appearances, 17 would be starts for Kelly in his first full debut season for Coleraine. What a fine feat for a young lad. The teenager's first and so far only senior goal came in the 6-0 Irish Cup first round win over Windmill Stars in January 2022. And he also played the full 120 minutes for Coleraine in the 4-3 extra time defeat of Clifton Hill in the 2022 Northern Ireland Football League Cup final held in March at Windsor Park in Belfast. At international level, Kelly has so far earned 2 caps from Northern Ireland under 19s level, having made his debut in a 6-0 friendly win over Malta in June of this year, a match in which West Ham's forward Marshall also scored twice. So a good young prospect, someone that clubs were chasing after, but West Ham got the deal over the line, a promising prospect for the future, and he knows all about the academy when you listen to what he says about joining the club. Leave your comments and let me know what your thoughts are of Patrick Kelly coming in the door. Now, we'll move on to the women's team because a very famous player from West Ham women's team has actually left the women's team and now joined Manchester United. Adriana Leon has sealed the summer move to Man United days after bidding farewell to West Ham after a 3-year spell. She's a Canadian international winger, 29 years old, and she was linked to lots of clubs throughout Europe, but she has joined Manchester United on a 2-year deal. And she scored 13 goals in 59 appearances for West Ham and is Manchester United's first summer signing of this window. She's been capped 81 times for Canada, and she said she couldn't be more thrilled and honoured to join a historic football club. To be the first Canadian female player to play for Manchester United fills her with immense pride and excitement. She moved to London from OL Reign in 2019, and she helped West Ham reach the Women's FA Cup final that year, with West Ham with Man City winning 3-0 in that game. So a fond farewell to a great player for the women's team, and we wish her all the best. Now, listen, I'm going to bring it up to you, the Jesse Lingard saga, just to jump over it because I think there's going to be daily updates as we go along. So apparently he is setting his wage demands, and it looks like Everton are potentially kicking around and are definitely interested in trying to bring Jesse Lingard over the deal. Now, he was released from Manchester United literally 5 days ago, something like that, and it looks like it's now between West Ham and Everton to try and secure his signature. Apparently, he is holding out for 150k a week, and now those wages do seem astronomical for a player from the reaching the latter stages of his career and who struggled for regular game time in recent years, in the last year in particular. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if we start to enter negotiations with him, but I don't doubt for a second we're not going to go over what we have potentially offered. I may go up a little bit more, but that'll be it. But if Moyes wants his man, you may be seeing him coming in the door, and we may have to go and get our bloody man once and for all. But we'll see. I'm sure this story will take peaks and troughs, so ups and downs. He's coming, he's not. But I don't know. It's something's a bit odd about it because, you know, I mean, maybe he's still on holiday mode, maybe spending time with his family. I don't get it, really, to be honest. But we'll just have to wait and see how this one pans out. Maybe he doesn't want to come south and wants to stay up north, but we'll just have to wait and see. But next, we'll move on to away from the transfers for a little while, and that's because West Ham have moved on with their next part of pre-season, because obviously they were in St Andrews, and it was great. I was there, I was watching everything that was going on. It was fantastic. The players were amazing, really friendly, generous to all my kids, and it was a nice day out. I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. However, West Ham have headed out to their next part of the pre-season. What they did was they got a flight, which was a 90-minute flight to the city of Geneva, the far west of Switzerland, and they are heading out to the town of Evian-les-Bains. They are doing all their training sessions, and they're going to be doing lots of kind of mixing up with the young players as well. So some of the academy prospects are going to be joining with the current full team as well. It's a 5-night trip in Evian, and it will accumulate with West Ham having their opening pre-season fixture out there. And they'll head over the border to take on the Swiss Super League side Servette at a 30,000 capacity stadium on Friday evening, which hopefully, if we do get a link, we will be bringing the content to you as well. But it's good to see the team back out there. We're waiting on the arrival from some of the international players who have been out and about, who played and had their internationals a bit later when the season finished. So they'll be back, we believe, by the end of the week, probably once this campaign's happened. But yeah, it's hopefully it's exciting times if we start to bring in other players as well. Now, listen, I'm going to talk to you about the under 21s, because what I didn't know, and I can't believe I didn't know this, is that these guys were at St Andrews as well when I was there. And if I'd have known that, I would have headed down where I know that they were training to go and watch them, and I didn't do it, and I'm really pissed off at myself for doing it. But apparently the whole of the under 21 and Mark Robson's side and backroom team travelled with West Ham's first team to St Andrews, and they had their 6 days of intensive hard work, fitness and conditioning, and now they're in pre-season in Portugal, which is good for them, and that's going to conclude their side's first friendly of the 2022 pre-season schedule, which is going to be a short trip to Lisbon to face Sporting Lisbon's B team on Saturday, the 9th of July. The group travelled to Portugal fresh from working closely, as I've said, with David Moyes' senior squad at St Andrews. And Mark Robinson said he's looking forward to a few more days of closely working with the young prospects of the Academy of Football. He said last week's training camp in Scotland was a great start to our 2023 season preparations, and the chance to train alongside the first team gave the lads a reminder of the levels they're striving to reach in football. We now have the opportunity to work even closer with the boys over the next few days, and the area where they've gone to in Portugal is a beautiful part of the world. He says a few of the under-21s have been given the opportunity to remain with the first team as they continue pre-season in Evian, and meaning a number of the under-18s have the chance to work with our group in the coming days. The boys know the standards expected of them and hard work required. Pre-season is a real chance for them to make a step forward in terms of fitness ability, and we're all excited for the next few days. And as am I, to be honest. I think this is an exciting time to be a West Ham fan. Let's just hope we get some more deals over the line, because we definitely need more deals over the line as well. Like I said, though, if you are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell notification. That will notify you when our shows do go live. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, click that membership option. This is your West Ham morning headline show. Please leave a comment, and as we always do, we like to thank the members for supporting the channel as well. Stay safe and come on, you Irons.
It's like a family trip.